something that I'm really trying to really work on because it's kicking my tail. You are living in your success story, and you have got to embrace the journey. I have got to embrace this journey. I fantasize about the destination every day, not realizing that I'm literally living in the story that is going to make that success story what it is. It is so hard to focus on the mundane of now for me. And I'm working on it. I can't sit here and lie and act like it's easy right now. It's really hard because I just want to get there. These road bumps are so hard. It is so hard. I literally, not too long ago, Monday actually, I cried and I cried and I cried to my ancestors. I had to because it is so hard when so many doors keep closing in your face when you know that you have everything that it takes. When you're really not even doing this because it's what you want to do, it's because it's what you have to do in the moment, you know? And I was thinking about today while I was driving. Was I driving? I don't know. It came into my mind while I was doing something random, as most things do. And it came to me and it was just like, you are living in the success story right now. I have to make these pages count. And right now they're kicking my tail. But again, it's part of the success. I am really trying to get better at changing my mentality from hating the process of the waiting. And I'll talk about it in my other videos where it's like, I know where I'm going. I know where it feels like. I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I know what it feels like. And that feeling is why I keep going. But that feeling, it almost, it's like I'm being taunted. Like it's on a really high tree and I'm reaching up and I'm jumping with everything I have. But I'm ignoring the fact that there's a little there's a little ladder that's being built by each thing that I allow myself to experience and go through. The radical gratefulness that I must have for where I'm at now, recognizing the successes that will get me there, that will add more chapters to the success story. It's just the comparison of where other people are in their lives that seeps in, the 24/7 access I have to see other people living their lives, not forgetting that I'm literally only 19. I'm only 19 and I'm doing pretty well for myself. I'm getting my college education. I'm doing well in college. Lined up multiple achievements just my freshman year alone. And I haven't even taken the time to fully soak those in because I have allowed the constant need for improvement, the constant need to get to that final destination to blind me from everything that is molding me to the person that will be able to hold the success I know is coming for me. There is so much beauty, there is so much purpose in the success story that is being written right now. And I think about it and I keep trying to ground myself in the present and the now because this is what matters. Because by the time I get there and when I'm telling my story, when I look back on these videos, I want to be able to look back and see myself enjoying my ability to create without knowing what's to come. I want to look back on these videos and realize my creation has always been the currency. I'm also separating the need to create out of expectation for monetary value. If I am to say that I want to live a life of creativity, I cannot expect a currency outside of what I choose to create. The work that I put out to be received, whether it is or isn't, anything that I publish, anything that has my name on it is currency. Currency of energy that's going to push me to the life that I want. But part of that is that I have to be present. I have to create in the now, not with the expectation of getting somewhere. There is no destination in mind outside of the present. And I'm sure I sound very convicted right now because this is coaching for me. This is my journaling. These videos, this is literally just my big old journal that I'm just sharing with the world in hopes that it helps somebody else on theirs. It's just like I want to get excited about living in the now. I want to get up every morning and be excited about, I don't know what I'm going to do or what I'm going to create, but I know I got to create something because, again, my creation is my currency. I am not going to build a life of creating to get monetary gain. Yes, I love money. I love it a lot. Ask about me. I love some money, and it's going to come. I have no doubts about that. In abundance, I know it's going to come. But if I'm not radically grateful for what I can create without the expectation of money, then how will I ever fully embrace the financial abundance that shall come by the time the success story has gotten some more chapters in it? You know, I don't want to dilute the message because I'm very happy with what I've just said. I'm very happy with how Source, my ancestors, and how the universe has been guiding me in this journey. But I am going to enjoy writing these pages to the success story. I am. I'm living in it right now. So yeah, can't wait to look back on this and be like, I got it. And I do have it. I know I do. People around me that I've never even met see it. So I know it's there. I know the success that I keep harping on, the success that I keep beating myself up to get to too quickly is there. I have got to enjoy this journey. I cannot let it slip from under my fingers. My mom even told me while I was in this room sulking in the dark after those doors had closed in my face. And actually, let me be transparent because I really want to be honest because you just never know. Um, I'm unemployed right now. I went from working 2 years consistently before college to coming back home for the summer and having doors closed in my face with a resume that could get me a lot of places. And it's hurt a lot. But my mom had to beat it into me that also you've had time, but the expectation of waiting for the perfect time and banking and putting your eggs in just one basket, you're allowing time to slip from you because you're focused on not only the end goal, but you're allowing the time that's going to build to that success story to pass you by just sitting there and waiting. You have to take those small steps every single day and be grateful for the steps that you are taking. I realistically cannot do everything all at once, though I will try and I will I will try and I will try. But realistically, I can only do one thing at a time every single day. And I'd rather take little steps to finishing this story, not even finishing it because I don't, hold on, taking little steps to continuing the success story rather than just sitting up here waiting for somebody to give me approval, waiting for doors that had to close so that I don't lose sight of what the success story is supposed to mean for myself and my future. And though I didn't want to hear it because I just wanted to sulk and sit and cry, which I did, but I had to get back up. I had to get back up, and I am up. Still unemployed, you know, but I'm up. And we here. We writing these pages day by day. You know, I have this optimism again. I have this fire in me, this determination, this this presence now that I didn't have in the month and a few days ago. Literally Monday, I got knocked down hard. But that get up, that that pushing through, even though I don't know anything until I know it, there's something magical about that. And it's coming from me wanting to be active in the pages that are being written for this story. I don't want to be passive. I don't want to be complacent. I don't want to watch life put spaces where I should be writing. Yeah. I'm a poet. I'm a creative. I enjoy fashion. I love photography. I love cinematography, videography. I love spirituality. I love freedom. I love self expression. I love me. And part of what I'm doing right now is making sure that all of me is on every single page of my story. Life will have no space to put anything without me putting my little flair on it. Yeah, I went through that, but I went through that. Yeah, I made that mistake, but I made the mistake. Yeah, I learned that lesson, but I learned that lesson. Can't nobody do this story better than me. And I've had to realize that me, this is literally me living in the success story right now. This is what counts. And I have to make it count. And I am. I promise you, I am. I'm gonna look crazy doing it, but you're crazy until you're right. You're crazy until you're successful. Yeah.